Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to the Infected, where we might have a horde coming in. We might not. I'm not really sure. Last episode, I got this music, and the horde never came, so I'm not really sure what's going to go on here. Let's just kind of hang out and see what happens. And here we go. We got a horde. Ooh, 4, 5? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Is this day 15? No. Okay. Oh, hey. Hey, now. Hey now, don't be throwing that junk at me. All right, there we go. Whoo! Man, I wasn't sure if it was going to come in, you know, because of last episode, but I don't know what happened last episode, but it is looking good now. And they are all dead. And that is awesome. I wonder if I should be repairing these spikes. You know, I don't think I'm going to bother. I think I'll just make more. I don't know why the music is still going, but it should definitely be over by now. We're going to go ahead and loot all these bodies. And it looks like we got a lot of loot there. Speaking of loot, let's go over some of the uncaged comments. Speaking of loot. Okay, there is a loot all button. And after you guys pointed it out, I did see it and I do remember it. Here's the thing though. I don't think I'm going to use it. Because the loot all button, actually, it's really efficient. If you don't care about seeing what you're getting, if you just want to loot as fast as possible, you just hit the T key. You don't even have to go into the inventory of the item you're trying to loot. So it's really fast and it's very efficient. And if you just want to get in there, boom, 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 loot, 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 then you could just go in there and hit the T key. One thing someone mentioned in the comments though that could be a problem, it doesn't tell you when your inventory's full. So you can be going through hitting T, 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 and you're not looting anything because your inventory's full. So that could be a problem. Also, you're not seeing what you're getting. And as a YouTuber, I kind of want to show you guys what I'm getting. So I'll probably use it a little bit, but I'm not gonna do it all the time. So yeah. What other comments do we have here? All right, you don't need the chemistry station until you find Mike, so don't waste the tech. That is an excellent point, and I've not wasted tech. What have I spent my tech on? We'll go over it in a moment. Last episode, I also sold a bunch of stuff to the trader, and I made a pretty costly error that I will not make. Well, I might make it again, but I'm going to try not to make it again. And that error was I sold coffee and tea in cans separate. You're supposed to make the coffee and make the tea. Use the cans, you know, brew them, and then sell that. You'll make way more money that way. And it's funny. You guys are like telling me these things like the loot all button, which obviously was on the screen. I just wasn't seeing it. When I look for a loot all button, on a little side note, I look for it in this like area. But when you look at, you'll see when I loot, guys. When you look at the loot container, it says E to loot, T to loot all, and I didn't notice that. So, but it's funny though when you guys are mentioning these things, it's like tripping something in my brain that's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I totally remember that. But I've forgotten since the last time I played. So, all right, let's go ahead and grab something to drink. Also, gas doesn't respawn. Seriously? Well, I'm glad I didn't sell that. Like a ton of it, but yeah, I'm gonna stop selling gas. You can craft it, but it's kind of down the road. I do not want to be selling gas, and I probably shouldn't have sold gas. Although, if it meant getting the Lucky Raider perk, I think it's probably okay to sell the gas. As long as you're not selling like a bunch of it. It'll be all over the map, it just won't respawn. So, alright, well, thank you very much for the tips in the comments, guys. As usual, you have been spot on with them, and that is just fantastic. What are we going to be doing today? Well, first of all, I'm going to show you what I spent my tech on. I spent my tech on the rack technology, which you get a lot of stuff from the rack technology. Where is it? There it is. Look at that. Drying rack. I thought drying and weapon racks were separate technology, but they're all the same. So I definitely spent a point in that. I spent a point in the circular saw bench, which we're about to finish making. And I also spent a point in the grinder so I can start grinding up my tools. Now, here's the thing. I can make another spear. I can make another axe. I can make another pickaxe. I'm going to be straight up with you guys. This grinder technology I spent my points on might have been a little bit of a waste, at least for today. But I can make the grinder, and I will. And, yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put it. Damn, really running out of room in here. I guess I could just, I don't know. It seems really good. We'll use it as a wall divider, or like a room divider. But, yeah, with that, I can, like, you know, sharpen on my tools, just so I don't have to craft them over again. I'm also looking, oh, speaking grinder technology, the grinder technology also got me, where is it? Why am I not seeing it? Oh, it was there, I saw it. This right here, the stone grinder. This thing is phenomenal. I have to get one more tech. If I get one more tech, what I can do is I can put a point into solar panels, and I can put a point into the junction box, and I need both of them to run this thing. Then I can get this thing up and running. Now, I don't have batteries. I gotta decide what I want to do with batteries, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I tend to skip the batteries and just buy the battery tech from the trader. So I'll do that. I don't remember how much it is though, but I might do that. And the thing is, with the solar panels, you can only work during the day. But the thing is, I sleep during the night anyway. Like, my solar panels will gather electricity and run my machines during the day. And then when the sun goes down and they start not running the machines, I'm pretty much going to bed at that point anyway. So it's not that bad. And that's kind of what I'm looking at in the future. I don't know when. I've got a lot of stuff I want to do. I've got a list, man. I've got a hell of a list of stuff I need to do. Let's go ahead and do that. And now the problem is we don't have any more meat. The good news is we have a lot of bodies that could be destroyed. So I did butcher one of my animals too because I had to make room for the. I had to get the bear off the cart. Also, let's check this really quick. You're looking okay. And then let's check out here. You should be all right. Nah, we can wait. That won't fill up that quickly. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here all day, so. Also, here are the drying racks. I made one off camera because I thought I was going to need it, but then I realized I wasn't. And we've got a second one right there that I will make eventually. We got a little thing over top just to keep the weather off of it, which isn't really needed. Like, it'll work without it, but I kind of like it. The one thing I want to make right now is the circular saw bench. So let's go ahead and grab 8 iron ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's go ahead and make this thing. Then we're going to need some oil. And I think we'll need 4 oil cans. Damn, man. Like, is there, move stack, move 1 options. Split half. Is there any way to split, like, a certain amount? I thought there was, but I don't know. Not seeing it. Okay, you miss a lot of stuff, bro. Okay, I do, but I'm not seeing it, so. People were appalled that I missed that, I was missing the take all button. I contemplated, like, just continuously missing it and, like, trolling and pretending like I didn't know it was there, even after I knew it was there, but it's okay. It's actually a really interesting take all button, because in most games that I play, the take all button is in the loot container. Like, you open up the loot container, then you can take all. I don't know of any game that you can just loot without even going into the loot container. It's kind of crazy, you know. And it's honestly, it's so fast. Again, I'm gonna use it. I don't know how much. Probably not like definitely not all the time. But yeah. So look at this thing go, man. Oh, did that fall into the ground? Did you see that? It fell into the ground. Oh, that's interesting. Look at this thing go. And I don't even have to stand here and babysit it or anything. Freaking awesome. All right, so right here, this is going to be the beginning of the first platform in my base. I put it as close to the ground as I could, and this is where Mikey Boy is going to live. My plan is to put the... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put his living quarters right here. Then I'm going to put his town hall right here, which is where he does all his work, and the greenhouse goes right next to the town hall. The reason the greenhouse goes right next to the town hall is because... That's where he's going to spend most of his time. All right, now what I need to do right now is I need to make spikes around this entire area, first and foremost. So we're going to need some rope. Because what will happen is, when the Horde attacks come in, they won't necessarily come after me. I mean, they do come after me. But they will, if they see, like, my buildings out here, they will stop and attack them. Back in the day, when I've been playing this game for a long time. Back in the day, I would make a little Horde area, which is just me standing in the middle of a bunch of spikes. And then when the Horde came, they would come after me, but I was, like, gaming the system, you know? And the developer's like, nah, I don't think so there, buddy. And he fixed it. I would say fixed it, because it was too easy that way, but... Alright, so let's go ahead and make a bunch more of these. Okay. And let's get out here and put down some spikes. Wait, what are the spikes in? Construction, of course. Of course. Now, this isn't where the spikes are going to end up being permanently, but the cool thing about the spikes is you can move them, so... And I don't even know, this building might be built out bigger. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, to be honest. For right now, I'm just kind of... Oh, this is very temporary. Oh, this is very temporary. We're gonna go with an organic build here. And just kind of, you know, see what's what. Just gonna kind of throw these down here. You know what, I'll leave that open for now. That'll be how I get in and out. Well, actually, no, I won't, because I'll probably get in and out in different places. Alright. Actually, why don't you come with me? Why don't you come with me over here? And... It was kind of dumb, because I was cutting out all these trees to make room for the places I was going to build, and I was like, that's stupid. Cut trees somewhere else. Oh, did you notice that I cut down a bunch of trees and stored them over here? Hold on, let me show you this really quick. So that's what I got going on. And I was cutting down trees over there and bringing them all the way over here. What I should have been doing is I should have been cutting down trees over here, leave the trees up over there, and then as I'm building, cut down the trees that are in the area of the spot I'm building. It was actually a pretty bad mistake, honestly. And not really that big of a deal, but it's just, I don't like inefficiency. Now, sometimes I don't mind inefficiency, but no, this is, oh, we're getting a blizzard? Uh-oh, blizzard. All right, so when there's a blizzard, you got to go inside. And like I mentioned last episode, if you make like tea or coffee or something, you'll be all right. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to light this up. Normally what you would do is you would make this thing right here. Actually, I might still have to make it. Nah, I don't have to make it. All right, so normally what you do is you'd make this coal heater, and that would heat up your building. But you can keep your buildings warm enough with the brick forge. So that's what I got going on here. All right, so since we got to stay inside, why don't we go ahead and make some tea, because that will allow us to go outside. Look at all this tea I got back already. I don't remember how to make the tea. Oh, that's a good question. How do I make the tea? Dude, is it that freaking easy? Seriously? Hold on. Hold on. Check this out. Look at this. Coffee. I don't have any coffee. I do have the tea, though. Look at that. Boom. Do I even have to heat it up or anything? Yeah. So look at that. Now we got the buff. Can we actually go outside? I think we can stay outside in this, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Look. Are we okay? We gotta keep an eye on it. We gotta keep an eye on it to make sure we're not freezing. No, I seem to be okay. Well, all right then. Well, hold on. Was I shaking? No. I'm good. I'm good. So with tea or coffee, the winter jacket and the pants, I seem to be okay in a blizzard, which is really cool. All right, so we're gonna need sticks here. Oh, hold on. Harvest. Grab the sticks, and then let's harvest these. Harvest these. Oh no, we're not gonna be able to pick that up. Oh no, we can. Yeah, let's go for it. I'm sure it'll be okay. Man, a lot of stuff falling through the ground. I don't know if anything like serious could fall through the ground. Like, if it's just like some wood here and there, I don't see that as a big deal. Whoops. No, don't destroy. Cage, no, destroy. This is not a cage destroy situation. All right. Good. Man, I'm really kind of so happy with the coffee and the tea. Like, for real. All right, there we go. Now, one row of spikes is probably not going to be good enough, but I kind of want to just go with one. I mean, I don't know. That's really tempting fate. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's get rid of this too. I think this is going to break up into firewood. Yep. And I'm going to take it all over here and drop it outside of the... Here, let's just put it out here. Harvest. We need to throw all these on the ground. And let's get these spikes made. Okay, I'm going to be putting this out because I don't need it. I'm also going to be taking a little break, getting some food. Let's go ahead and eat that. I'm a little bit worried about the veggies. Although I do have all these rations and stuff, so it shouldn't be too big of a deal. And I do need some protein as well. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away. And then we're going to grab this. We need to make some more rope. And then we're going to need some more protein. So let's go ahead and butcher this sucker. Yeah, butcher him. Let's do it. There we go. And then we're going to look at all that meat. Hell yeah. So I think it'll take about 3 or 4 pieces of meat to fill me up. So I'm going to cook 4 of them. And this is where the drying rack is going to, including the liver. And this is where the drying rack is going to come into play. Because I'm not going to need more than 4. So we'll just put some of these on the drying rack. There we go. That food will last forever. So, not forever, but a long, long time. Alright, what else? Oh yeah, I need to wash myself. I really don't want to waste that much clean water, but it is what it is. I mean, we could just get more clean water right now. Go, this one's full? Oh wait, that's not even full. Crap. Alright, we're gonna empty that, then we'll get a bunch of clean water. Let's go ahead and take the liver. And the meat. And always eat the liver first. And there we go. 2 pieces. It's perfect. We're just waiting for the water. And then I'm going to go show you what I've done. I am going with 2 rows of spikes. Hopefully that'll be enough for any hordes I'm going to get in the near future. And we're just going to have to kind of see and hope for the best. Hold on. Let's get some snow. And cook that up. Let me show you what I got here. There you go. 2 all the way around. They're almost all done. And yeah, I mean, we're almost done. Then we can start working on the stuff back here. If I can get everything set up for Mike by the end of this video, and I don't see any reason I wouldn't be able to, but maybe, there might be some problems. We'll see. I'm also going to destroy these. I don't need these anymore. Grab that and that. Destroy. Destroy. Okay. We're going to take this. And we're going to put that right there. And we're going to grab the water. And put that out. Alright, so I clean myself. Oh, I probably got a hide as well. Where am I putting the hides? I forget. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I might as well put the bones away as well. And the animal fat. There we go. Alright, looking good. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a bunch of this stuff off here. Put it right here. We should probably make some more of these racks right now. You know what? That's exactly right. That's exactly what we need to do. Make some more plank stands. Or I think 5 should be okay for now. Grab a bunch of sticks. And build those. We're going to need a lot of planks. Like a lot of freaking planks. For the foundations. And then this. Put this in here. And let me go ahead and get these planks going. And then we are going to finish up the spikes. And then we're going to start building proper. Okay, so we got a ton of planks in here. I'm going to go ahead and get some of them on me. We're going to start building these foundations. The walls won't be nearly as bad as the foundations, but the foundations are going to take planks and logs. The walls will just take planks, and that'll be really good. Actually, I forgot the walls just take planks. So, yeah, we should make a lot of planks. I do have a couple openings here. I don't expect to get another, you know, another horde in this episode, but you never know. Better to be prepared. All right, I don't need to ruin my inventory. That's fine. Let's just do that for now. And then let's come down here and chop some trees. Should I grab my thing, or is this close enough? It's close enough. I'm going to leave my cart over there. I can just carry 3 at a time here. It won't take that long. 3. Start right there. Drop a bunch of... Actually, we can just drop all the planks in there right now. Let's clear out my inventory a little bit to get rid of this stuff. And I'm just going to take this and bring it over to my base. And put it in the fire holder... firewood holder thingamabob. There you go. Firewood stand. Hey, I got there. Well, no, I didn't really get there. I just read it, but let's go grab some more planks. We're gonna need a lot of planks, like a whole lot of planks. It's okay. That is a-okay. Go ahead and grab the logs, and there we go. Foundations are going to be the hardest part. Actually, there isn't even going to be... Wait, what the hell? I thought it's supposed to get rid of the grass. Wait a minute. That doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Because when I was putting down the foundation before, it was getting rid of... Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I might have to redo this whole thing. Watch. You put this all the way down, and look at the grass. It goes away. And then when you build it, it comes back? Seriously? Oh. I think it's gone now. Alright, hopefully it'll be gone for good. It's going to suck if it isn't. You know, why don't we save the game right now, just in case we got to come back and redo this whole thing. I'm not going to have grass coming through my floor. Although, does the shadow bother me? I guess I could redo this thing and have the whole thing off the ground, but, man, I really wanted it to be on the floor. Here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to see if it goes away in a game save. So that shadow is being caused by the grass. I did reload the game. It did not go away. I'm assuming the shadow would be there forever, and it would bother me. So I went ahead and just tore everything down and rebuilt it off the ground. I kind of think it looks better like this in a way. I like to build on the ground. It's just, I think every season I have a problem with those shadows, and then I, like, forget about it. The next season, I'm like, I never build on the ground. Let's build on the ground. I don't once stop to think, why am I not building on the ground? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, it's going to come out better. And that, at the end of the day, is wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and grab some... oh boy. Oh, I already stole a lot on me. Okay, fair enough. I'm still going to wait here and do this. One more. Come on. Come on. One more, bro. And... done. Had to hold my breath a little bit longer than I wanted to, but we got there. We got there in the end. I wonder if I will get another horde today, because in this video, because I kind of want to. Shoot. Okay. Let's get rid of that. There we go. I kind of want to like just move all the spikes away a little bit so I can like get to the, you know, so I can get to the inside from different angles. But the thing is, if a horde comes, I won't have time to get to all the spikes and block up all the holes in the, you know, setup. So that's kind of why I'm doing things the way I'm doing them. Stuff in there. Get there. All right, this is going good. And, you know, I was thinking, I was like, oh man, the walls are going to be so easy because walls are easy. I'm not making any walls. I'm making freaking AI buildings. There's not going to be any walls on here. Maybe eventually I'll put walls, but it doesn't... I usually don't put walls around that area. All right, you know what we need to do? I'm going to do what I was just talking about doing. We're going to open up over here because there's so many trees, like, right here. And just hope that the horde doesn't come in. And, you know, if it does, I have time to put all the spikes back into place. You know, to be fair, you don't really even need to block up the holes in your spikes because the AI is kind of stupid and they'll just run into spikes. Like, last season, I was putting random spikes outside of my walls and just, like, they were just running into them continuously. And they weren't even like they weren't like a wall of spikes. They were like just a few spikes here and there and they were walking into them. So it's pretty cool. Can I do this? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I should probably put some temporary stairs on this side as well. The stairs that I have on the other side are temporary. I will be, you know, building a little bit differently. Right now, I'm just building the baseline of this, I don't know what you call it, platform. And I'm gonna like do different things with it in the front. The spikes are gonna get moved. We got a lot of work to do. Oh no! All right, hold on. You know what? Screw you, Blizzard. How about that? How you like me now? So good. So good. Okay, let's just put a temporary staircase over here. Go, now we come up here and get to it from the other side. All right. And we're not cold, right? No, we're good. We do need to eat. I don't have everything I need on me. I'll just kind of eat this for now. And then we're going to have to go in there and get some vitamins. I'm a little concerned about... Well, I really shouldn't be concerned about the vitamins because I do have the rations. But I was kind of hoping not to, like, eat the ration. What are you saving the rations for, Cage? You're saving them for freaking winter, and now it's winter and you still don't want to eat them? Like, what the heck is wrong with you? I'm always, like, one of those, like... Oh, I gotta save everything for the future, and then I never use it, you know? Because I'm always saving it for the future. So that's kind of one of my many character defects. Let's see if we can get across this. Nope, we don't have any planks. It's fine. Alright, let's go get some planks. And I will drop off some of this stuff. Whenever you cut down trees, you get tree bark or tree chips or bark chips, whatever the hell they're called. And you also get the plant fibers. You need both. So probably don't have to keep all of them if you don't want to, but I tend to keep all of them. Right. And, oh, it's getting dark. Well, that's what we have this for. Alright. Grab all these planks. Plankety planks. Yeah, guys, I think there's a good chance. Well, no, there's not a good chance we're going to get them. I could go from town to town and just look for Mike if I wanted to. I think what I'm going to do is after I get everything I need for him, I'm going to loot naturally. And then we'll find him when we find him. That's kind of... And I'm going to go for the towns that he specifically could be in. Which is all the yellow ones. And I think this one right here... Yeah, Mike, no. I guess if I've been there, Mike, no. I know Mike is not here. He could be in this town. He's not here. He could be in this town. He's not here. I'm gonna probably check this town, and then we'll loot the towns, but we're gonna loot the towns where he could be, and hopefully we'll find him pretty soon. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I really don't like building big without Mike. He's a super duper help. I went ahead and slept through the night, and it is a brand new day. And you know what I didn't realize? I'm gonna need over 100 clay for this build, so I'm gonna have to go out on a clay run, unfortunately, but that is okay. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll just kind of have to see where we find some clay. I did move some log holders over here. Back when I first started playing this game, we were allowed to move log holders full of logs. Then he took it away. He said, no, you can't do that anymore. And then he let us do it again. So I'm really glad. Nice little tip here. You can move these log holders full of logs. And this is what I got going on up here. I think I'm going to need another row going this way, but let's take a quick look. The first thing we're going to make up here is going to be the NPC house. And what the hell? What's going on here? Yeah, it's got to be, yeah, we need at least one more level. Maybe two. It's kind of weird. I can't place it that close to the... Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'd probably place it like this. Yeah, I would do it like that. Yeah, just one more row should be fine. I'm going to do... I'm trying to think here. No, because I don't want it to be too close to the rocks either. Okay, so this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to set up... This is going to be a big build for this point in the game, by the way. Doing a build like this without Mike to help is rough. So we're going to move that up there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move these spikes out even more. Maybe like right there. And there. I'm going to move these out quite a bit because I'm going to do another level after this even. But that'll be the last one. Thank goodness. Because this is, it is going to be expensive. All right. So let's move this one over here. Okay, I had to make this thing even wider than I wanted to. Hopefully this will be as wide as it needs to be for this episode. It's definitely going to have to get wider at some point because I will be putting down the greenhouse over here, but that's not today. Today is all about the NPC houses. So let's just move some of these spikes out here. I don't want them to be in the building. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I'll worry about those later. Yeah, that's fine. All right, I need to put a staircase in here so I can get back up there. I destroyed the staircase because it was in the way. Well, I guess I got to make the foundation first. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Hell with it. I'm gonna leave that log in there. I don't feel like dealing with it. All right, this build is already getting away from me. They all get away from me. They all like, oh, I'm gonna make a nice normal build. Nope, I'm going big. I'm going big because it's the only way I know to do it. All right, was that enough? No, it wasn't. All right, let's go get some more. By the way, this is the living quarters, and I like this little. I don't know what you would call this, but I like this little thing right here. I put another one right here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it there or not. It depends on how many spaces there are in between them. I might actually leave it there. Maybe I will. So there's 1, 2, 3 foundations. So if we go 1, 2, 3 foundations, we make another one of these. Yes. Actually, I kind of like that. That'll be good. And like I said, this is gonna be this is the living quarters. This is where your NPC lives, and then I have to put down his workspace. And his workspace, like the main thing he's gonna be dealing with in his workspace, to be perfectly honest, is going to be. Hold on a sec. Is going to be farming duties, which is why I put the greenhouse over there, or where I'm gonna put the greenhouse. We're having some issues here with food. You know what? I'm gonna wait because I don't have anything else for vitamins, so I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna eat these today. I'll wait until until everything gets really low. All right, let's go ahead and grab some more planks, and I still have to go out and get some more clay. What I'm gonna need for these buildings is going to be lots of planks, a decent amount of logs. Nails shouldn't be a problem in clay. So honestly, clay's gonna be the only thing that's gonna be a kind of annoying. And like I said, I'll put some boxes on one of my carts, and I'll go out there and just get a bunch of clay. We're making these today. This video, like I said, this video has gotten away from me, but that's okay because we're making some real progress. You guys are enjoying the series. That makes me happy. And yeah, I still have to do a Vane video today. Vane will be the other video going up, and I will probably do a looting episode, maybe. We'll see. Probably a looting episode. Need to go out there and get some more loot. I need to get some more iron and stuff like that. Throw that on the ground. All right. Let's come up here and finish this. Am I going to build little staircases and build up on the rocks? I don't think so. Now, I would argue that is the way to go here, but I did that last season. So, people watched last season, and we're watching the same thing over and over again, right? All right, so let's get this out of the way, and that should be plenty of room for the town hall. And I was thinking about putting it like this, but no, I think it'll look better like this. So what you do is you go and make sure it's lined up with the planks. And that looks pretty lined up with the planks. Hold on. That's not lined up. That's not lined up. That's perfect. Okay. So now we need to line it up with this other building as best we can. And we need to leave some space. I'm going to show you some of this, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. If this becomes a problem, a pain, I will pause the video and do it off camera. All right. So we need to put that on this plank right here. This plank. Oh, hold on. This is the angle. Yep, that's the perfect angle. That looks pretty good, man. Yep, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Plenty of space in the front, plenty of space in the back. You can walk all the way around. I'll fill this in with foundations at some point. Yeah, no, this is, wow. This went down almost perfect. See there. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, cool. So, should I just go ahead and get the clay right now? All right, I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna go get the clay right now. I'll be back. How much clay are we gonna need again total? I don't want to get any extra than I have to right now because I want to get back here and make these things. 50, 110. Okay, 110 clay coming up. All right, that wasn't so bad. I've actually got over what I needed. Yeah, grab a few more, right? Now, there is a clay soil extractor that I could probably get, and I think that runs on oil, so I could probably get that. The problem is now, in order to make clay, I think you need, like, a, like some kind of clay mixing machine or something. I remember, like, saying something about that in the patch notes, so I don't think making clay is going to be my future right now, because that mixing machine will definitely need power. I'll need a decent amount of power. There's a wolf. I need to avoid that guy. All right, I've had enough of this. Let's go ahead and eat. Oh, it's not even 100%. Oh, okay. I thought that was 100 on all. It's only 50 on all, so I should have ate a while ago. I thought it was 100% on those rations, but that's okay. Crap. I thought I was far enough away. Apparently I wasn't. Okay. Well, guess what? I got another body to bring home. Stacking up bodies. That's good. That's good. I mean, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good through the winter, and honestly, by next winter, I should have the what do you call it? The greenhouse up. It's kind of funny. I usually like am really solid on food by winter. Like I usually have like I'm at least growing plants inside. I didn't do any of that this season because I was like, I don't know if we need to, you know. And like I think I was over preparing in my past seasons, you know, and I don't think I'm gonna do that this season. We're gonna kind of see where it goes. But I would like to have a... Sorry, I'm messing around with my chair. Okay, that's good. I would like to have a greenhouse up by next winter, though. Not having one by next winter would be kind of silly. But it's just... It's not something I want Mike. I want him, and I want him now. Like, today. Today. I don't know when I'm going to feed him, because I don't have a farm, but whatever. We'll figure it out when we get him here. Once I have the house built, I can get him. Like, once you have the house built, and you find him, you can bring him home and put him in the bed in the house... And according to the last time I played, again, there's been updates since then. But according to this last time I played, he will just stay there indefinitely until you like heal him, because you've got to make like a potion for him or an antidote or something. Antidote, of course. This isn't freaking Lord of the Rings. There we go. Looking good. So what we're gonna do is you're going to take. Can we take all of that? No, I didn't think so. Take as much as we can, and that's done. And that's almost done. We just need another 10. There we go. Let's grab all of the planks that we have. We'll have a better idea of like how many more planks I think these hold 16 each. So I've still got a lot more planks to make, but that's okay. Planks aren't really a huge issue at this point. Go, and that's it for the clay. Nails and wood logs. We'll do the wood logs last. Let's do the planks next. I kind of put that right there. We got to get this wolf off here so we can use this thing. There we go. And let's grab some more planks. And I'm just going to dump all the planks in there. And then I'm going to start sawing more. I should be sawing right now. But, I don't know. I want to put the planks there. It's kind of an idea of how close we are. Alright, so that one's done. Yeah, another 50. Another 50 planks. I think those hold 16 each, those plank holders. So, I don't know. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. As you can see here, I've gone through a lot of logs, which is why I want Mike, because he is a log chopping maniac. Like, he'll kill the logs. The only thing with him is I'll have to. Can he get through spikes? I don't know, because I kind of want to keep my spikes up, but when he's here, I might have to make a doorway. I don't know if he can actually get through the spikes or not. I don't remember. Alright, well, we're going to find out. Well, not today, but when we do find him. Again, over the next few episodes, I'm going to be looting. I'm going to be looting for Tech, and I'm going to be looting for Mike. I'm going to specifically go to the areas where Mike can be. And, you know, if I see him there, I'll bring him home, because you could put him in the cart and bring him home. And if he's one of those cities, those towns that's really far away, then, you know, I guess it is what it is, right? All right, I went ahead and got the nails. I only had to make about 50 nails. I had about 50 nails waiting. The clay, obviously, you saw me finish with the clay. And the planks didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. This, you know, you see the numbers in these, like, buildings, and you're like, oh, this is going to be such a thing. It took way longer to make the foundation than it did the buildings. Way longer. So, there you go. And I don't think you could put these on the ground. Maybe you can. Even if I could, I wouldn't. But, I don't know. Maybe you can. And I think we have just enough now to finish up. There we go. And there we go. Cool. This is not going to be a permanent, like, spot for the stairs either. I'm going to make some more interesting looking stairs at some point. But for now, I think this came out pretty nice. So this is his room. That's where you put Mike down. And he's got, like, a priority list. You can have repair, take care of plant beds, replenish log stands, and replenish stone crates. And you put them in order. Oh, the order you want him to do it in. And then over here, you put all of the storage for him. And basically, the storage is going to be these boxes right here. The NPC storage container. Not to be mixed up with the regular storage container. So, you just put a bunch of these down. You can separate them by food. Like I said, he's going to be doing a lot of farming. Maybe not right away, but eventually. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this out this way. And I'm going to put the greenhouse right here. This will probably be the end of my base building on this side. Probably. So I'm thinking a wall coming across here. There's some rock formations here that are set up for choke points. The problem is this area is too big. Like, you know, you think, oh, put a choke point right there, choke point right there. But look at how much room there is. There's no way the hordes are not going to spawn inside the base. And I could always move out later if I want to. But I'm thinking, like, get the greenhouse down and then make a wall coming around here and just kind of surrounding the base. And it's cool because the walls and the spikes can all be moved, so it's no big deal. Okay, so next episode, looting. We are going to go to this town right here, this town right here. We should probably go in the same area. Maybe we'll hit these 3 towns next episode. Those are all spots where Mike could possibly be. I need loot, I need tech, and I need Mike. It just makes sense to hit those towns. If you guys ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy. And for you super fans that stuck around to the end of the video, I got a little bit of bonus content for you. I figured out how to move stuff is like whatever numbers you want. You hold down shift and then you move it over here. And look, you could choose whatever number you want. So that's good. Glad I figured that out. I'm sure you guys let me know in the comments, but I did figure it out. And I just wanted to let you know in case you were wondering. All right, guys, I'll see you next time.